Why can't you give me the respect that I'm entitled to?
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for your patience. I have no control over electronics. I don't. I just hope YouTube will get this out to you before next week. Because that's how my channel is. So anybody that's brand new, my name is Lara. I have what I call Lara Luck. And sometimes it takes up to 30 hours for my videos to clear. But if you're willing to stick it out, I hope they're worth it in the end. Anyway, I'm glad I'm back. So let's just get into the good stuff. Because I put together, I think, a really good show. I got a lot of bumps and babies and all the good stuff. The stuff I love talking about the most. And also betrayal and traitor and all of it. So we have a good one and a brand new Sam. Oh, I'm so excited. I haven't watched it because at the end of every video, as you guys know, I try not to watch what I'm going to put on because I want to actually have a laugh with you guys. So that's just something that I do, and that's just the way it is. Anyone that's totally brand new, also, I do everything in chapter form, and then I have commercials at the end of each chapter, and that's just anything I find funny online so that we don't, want to go bury our head in the sand because, trust me. But okay, let's just get to it, guys. Chapter 1, Family Matters. So I did manage to catch this before I started. Well, I'll be completely honest. I had already gone halfway through and then I accidentally shut off my phone, and I don't edit you guys at all, right? So I have to redo it. So I'm redoing it, and that's totally okay because this one will be even better because I'll correct all my mistakes. So no big deal, but it gave me a chance to check out to see if there was something new, and lo and behold, there was Prince William's 42nd birthday with Taylor Swift. And look at that. They have like pictures and everything, you guys. I think there was somebody who was supposed to be at a Swiftie concert, but there was no proof. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. So I just wrote, eat your heart out, Rochelle. They actually went with pics and everything. They have proof. Oh my God, I just have to laugh because, and it makes me really happy to see them so happy. It really does. That's so wonderful to see, They've gone through the ringer, and it's a good thing to see. And they left a lovely little note. Thank you at Taylor Swift for a great evening. The caption read, alongside a photo of Swift taking a selfie with the royal trio. How sweet, and what a great memory for life, hey? Yeah, perfect. And then, of course, something about Princess Catherine. Catherine quietly and effortlessly breaks the internet and appears on the front cover of every British newspaper. Isn't that what Megsy wants? She was begging them to take her picture. Who are we kidding? Meanwhile, and not to be outdone, Megsy manipulates Harry's polo playing Poopsie Nacho into flogging her next offering. Dog biscuits. Woof. I just have a question. I didn't see a dog eat a biscuit at all. At all. And not to be disgusting, but dogs will eat crap. So what the hell is in those biscuits? Seriously, Rocho, what's in those biscuits? Are they poisonous? Because, like that dog, I don't see no biscuits in the mouth. So, Besides, as if biscuits, like, do better. Do better. You can do better. I'm sure you can do better if you really thought about it. So I saw this, you guys, and I thought it was a joke, but it isn't. Meghan Markle warns us all. Meghan will now be selling jam on her Instagram and website. The monarchy may fall due to the jam and bed sheets she's selling. So I'm like, okay, that's hilarious. And then, you guys, sugars are writing under. They're serious about this. Listen to this. One says, David with a pebble brought down Goliath the giant. Did he bring him down with jam? Another. And we will bring the monarchy down through jam and 400 thread count linen sheets from American Riviera Orchard. God, that's a mouthful. Wow. Wow. So, sugars, I also know you're watching. Get help. Please, get help. Because this is just all kinds of wrong. It really is. You need help, people. You're batshit crazy. So here's some news from the other side of the family, the Markles. Did you know that Thomas Jr. is writing a book? Yeah, a new book. It's coming. The book you will want to read, the true story. I wrote, who would buy Thomas Markle Jr.'s book? I pray it tells all. I'll buy one if he tells all. I'll buy one and I'll buy one for a friend too. I will. Like, if you're going to spill the beans finally, I'm all for it. I really am, because I'm quite tired now. It's been 6 years of trying to put all the puzzle pieces together, and it's almost there, but there's a few missing, and we just need some confirmation on some things. You know what I'm saying? So this is obviously Thomas. A really great friend of mine. Yes, I'll get a hold of you as soon as I possibly can. My life's been crazy lately. Anyway, this isn't for my private stuff. I just wanted to say that she sent me his letter that he wrote Prince Harry. And I've always known about it, and I've read a few lines here and there, but I haven't read the whole thing. And I was thinking maybe you guys haven't either. Maybe, well, I'm sure some of you have. So I thought I would read it and see how on the money he was, because he wrote this before the wedding. So I'm going to have to blow it up a bit because he's writing in his handwriting, and then it's got in touch over the top. So, but we'll get through it. No problem. Dear Prince Harry, it's not too late. Meghan Markle is obviously not the right woman for you. As more time passes to your royal wedding, it becomes very clear that this is the biggest mistake in royal wedding history. I concur. I'm confused why you don't see the real Meghan that the whole world now sees. Meghan's attention to act the part of a princess like a below-sea average Hollywood actress is getting old. Agreed. What kind of person starts out by using her own father until he's bankrupt, then forgets about him in Mexico, leaving him broke over mostly all her debt? And when it's time to pay him back, she forgets her own father, like she never knew him. My father will never recover financially from paying Meghan's way, nor emotionally from disavowing him. Meg is showing her true colors. It's very apparent that her tiny bit of Hollywood fame, yeah, tiny is right, has gone to her head, changing her into a jaded, shallow, conceited woman that will make a joke of you and the royal family heritage. Well, he had it right. Not to mention, to top it all off, she doesn't invite her own family and instead invites complete strangers to the wedding. Who does that? You and the royal family should put an end to this fake fairy tale wedding before it's too late. Her own father didn't get an invite. Whom should be walking her down the aisle? She forgets if it wasn't for my father, she would have to bus tables and babysit to pay her all her debt off. The whole world is watching Meg make bad decisions and choices. It's not too late, Harry. Meghan is still my sister. She is family. So whatever happens is up to her. Whether she wants to forget knowing me or the rest of her family comes first. Also, you would think that a royal wedding would bring a torn family closer together. But I guess we're all distant family to Meg. Sincerely, Tom Markle Jr. Okay, so this is a blind. By the way, I think Thomas was very brave, really, to do that, considering how crazy locomotion his sister is. Excuse me. Okay, so the blind says this royal recently discovered that 2 of the sources leaking stories about her American sister-in-law were behind the gossip about her husband's extramarital affairs. One of these sources says one thing about her on morning television, another about P-wording at Christmas dinner parties. Princess Catherine, I'm going to say, Meghan Markle, and Princess Eugenie and Princess Beatrice. Huh. So there's Eugenie feeding information about the royals to Harry and Meghan. Like, are we surprised whatsoever? I'm not. Also completely believe that they used her son to play probably both of their children. And I'll show those pictures in a minute. But I came across a little tiny article that was very interesting. And I was like, I wonder if this is true. Because I've heard, whispers and, rumors here and there. But we'll see. So, News 24/7. Shocking decision by King Charles III. Princess Beatrice and Eugenie kicked out of the monarchy. Holy moly. In a surprising turn of events, King Charles III has reportedly made a shocking decision that has sent shockwaves through the royal family. Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, daughters of Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson, have been ousted from the monarchy after allegedly being caught spying for Meghan Markle. This controversial move has sparked outrage and raised questions about the future of the British monarchy. Beatrice and Eugenie have long expressed their desire to be more active working royals. However, according to a recent YouGov poll, their popularity ratings are not as high as expected, with only 30% and 25% approval respectively. Holy moly, you guys, that is dismal. Dismal. Enter Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, the grand puppeteers of controversy. Critics argue that the couple's departure from the monarchy was driven by a hunger for the spotlight. Meghan in particular is accused of playing the victim card and seeking sympathy from the masses. The audacity of continuing to leverage their royal name despite cutting ties with the institution raises questions about their authenticity and commitment to their newfound independence. Rumors have been circulating that Beatrice and Eugenie were caught spying for Meghan Markle, further complicating their chances of emerging from the shadows and taking on a more prominent role within the monarchy. So what does this mean for Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie? According to shocking claims, they are now out in the cold, victims of a supposed conspiracy orchestrated by Meghan and Harry, with King Charles III acting as their puppet. The decision to remove them from the monarchy, regardless of their potential, raises questions about the future of the institution and the impact of recent scandals on its legacy. And the way they treat Princess Catherine, at least in the past, was disgusting. Oh, because she was a commoner? Yeah, I can't wait for the day when they have to curtsy to her. Like father, like daughter. I don't trust her, you guys. I don't trust her at all. I'm just going to show up real quickly the pictures that I think that they used, the Harkles used for their kids. But everybody has their own opinion, of course. So I've obviously shown these before. I'm the one that made it, but it's still worth showing again. Netflix Archie's on the right and August is on the left. Here's August with his little brother. Don't tell me that's not that kid in that documentary or whatever. I don't know. They've used that child's likeness in some way. I don't know if they've like used it over another kid, what they've done, but they have. They have. Now, of course, I can't be sure. Nobody is. But I put there, poor August, he wears many hats. Because honestly, look at that, you guys. He looks so much like if they just put a bow in his hair. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is it's just very weird. And Eugenie putting out her never before seen family pictures all of a sudden and stuff. Very odd. I think she's trying to show Charles, King Charles, that, you know, she can be trusted or some stupid shit. I don't know. So I'd heard this before, you guys. I'm sure you have too. But Neil Sean has verified it. It's an absolutely insane story. According to Neil Sean and his palace source, hashtag Harry and Meghan did put forward the idea that they should split the monarchy between the brothers. 2 kings and 2 queens. This during the Sandringham summit, hashing out Megxit. Are you shitting me? Are you kidding? Why would they ever do that? And I mean like Princess Catherine and Prince William. Why would they do that? That wouldn't even make sense. It's actually true. They want to be king and queen. Well, yeah, we know that. Hello, the airplane story, right? In fact, they also believe they will still be called back to help the monarchy and the country. Remember, Harry thinks the UK is at rock bottom. him, the king, later, what? the king, His Majesty, sorry. His Majesty the King later had to apologize to Rishi Sunak for his second son. Reminder, hashtag don't do drugs. I love that. Reading this made me a little sad, I'm not going to lie. I've put my arm around my brother all our lives. I can't do it anymore. Prince William is quoted as saying in the Sunday Times, "We're separate entities." Oh, man. It's sad because we've only known them together, right? And it just took one woman. How did that one woman wreak so much havoc? It just blows my mind. It really does. Because she did. She is like a whirlwind of destruction. I just wanted to put that up there. This is close to a fairy tale. We will see. So now I'm just going to go into some commercials. And then we have the juicy chapter a-coming. So let's have some giggles first.
Right, so of course I turned to H, and H had said yes, but as an American, pardon me? Oh my god! Beyonce just texted me. I can't believe she knows who I am. Read it? Oh, no, I could never read a personal one. Okay, I'll read it. Beyonce texted me and she said, "Hi, Megan. I hope you and Machine are doing better, and I loved you in Jennifer's Body and Transformers." You think she meant to text Megan Fox? Do you think she meant to text Megan Fox? Anyways, the children. And
is that Archie? Why is Archie crying? Well, Harry's supposed to be watching him. Yeah, just give him his bottle, Harry, for Christ's sake. I just have an hour here. Can I just get an hour in peace? Can you handle it? Thank you. Thank you. My shitballs. Who's number one? It's me. My voice sounds really sexy up here. I hope you guys tune in to the next episode with me, the Duchess of Sussex. You guys, I said no phone calls. It's Harry. What does he want? Yeah, I know it's lunchtime, but I'm not hungry right now. Just tell him he can have the mac and cheese that's in the fridge. Yeah. Okay. He did call me a hussy, by the way. Yeah, Joe Rogan called me a hussy. Well, this hussy is number wussy on spot of fussy. Bitch. How you like them apples, Joel? Hey, thanks for tuning in to my podcast. I hope to see you on every episode after this. Hi guys, I'm Markle. What's up? Hey. I'm Megan. I'm Markle. I'm rich. I'm Meghan Markle. I married a prince. You didn't. Oh, sorry for you.
All right. Chapter 2. More info on the golf madame and Joe, the first husband. New bump pics and more fake kid pics. Hashtag where's Archie? Hashtag where's Lily? Hashtag where's Dorito? So I found this, and then I just took a screenshot from the clip I showed you guys last time. For sake of time, I'm not going to play it. If you want to see the clip, it's in my last video. But wow, so there's this old video from someone who knew Megan in her yacht girl days. Note how she casually drops she already had a kid from someone. Say what? And then that was Thomas Markle Jr. who put caddy girl, yacht girl, potato. So I'm just going to read the comments that were under that. She then qualifies her comment with divorced or whatever. I think she's coked up and just shit talking. But this was before she married Trevity Trev, so there's clearly a bigger skeleton in the hoe's closet than fake tits and pee videos. What's more crazy is how this woman blatantly admits to pawning off her caddies to the highest bidder. Tell me she's the golf version of Heidi Fleiss without telling me she's the golf version of Heidi Fleiss. If that doesn't tell you Markle was a part-time lady of the night, be it yachts or golf tournaments, then I don't know what does. Just my opinion, of course. A caddy, a deal or no deal girl, possibly a yacht girl, having a mother who possibly was in prison, marrying into the BRF. Oh, Harry, what have you done? It's almost like you did it on purpose. Someone said the sad thing is that there are people with shady pasts that leave their shadiness behind. She could have had such a different life, right? So are these caddy girls a dryland version of yacht girls? Turn up, look pretty, and negotiate extras on the side. A dryland version of yacht girls. Giggle. That was a good one. I tell you guys, the stuff that comes up now is just, there's a plethora of stuff that's just coming up here and there and everywhere. She was pals with a retired adult film actress who congratulated her on her engagement. Actress posted a photo of them together years ago, but it mysteriously disappeared off her Instagram. Partial receipt for those curious. So happy for my beautiful friend Megan. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle announced their engagement to me. I think that's what she meant. I'm not sure. But, yeah. These are the type of people that she hung out with. I mean, really. I mean, you know. Well, you know. Hey, yes, Tom Bauer mentioned her connections with the P film world in his book. She used to spend a lot of times in nightclubs, at hotels, and networking, and had trysts with male P actors. It sounds like Megan had used the actress lady for whatever, most likely connections, and ghosted her, as is her usual pattern. Well, someone comes out looking classier and better mannered, and it ain't Megan. It all fits. That's just the kind of guy. She has a pattern of targeting. Actually, her ex-best friend that she ghosted also alluded to it, saying she was marriage-minded from early on, with a lot of trysts, including with P film stars in between. Yikes. Now, this was interesting. Also, if the rumors are true about Harry fathering that child in NC, They might be more alike than we know. North Carolina? Please spill the tea about this North Carolina baby. I live in NC, so this jumped out at me. I heard, you guys, that he did have a child in the States. I'm serious. But I didn't know, what kind of validity it had to it, so I'd never really brought it up. But I'm reading it out now, so it is what it is, right? You can believe it or not, or research it or whatever, right? I do too, but I'd never heard the rumor until I came to this sub. Apparently, some girl that lived in the Triangle somewhere claimed to have Harry's child, and the rumor seemed credible to many people. I think it's within the realm of possibility. I'd almost be surprised if he didn't have a child out there somewhere, with how reckless his behavior has been. I feel vindicated. Many of us have been saying this for a long time. Just wait till the news of the hysterectomy comes out. Do we know if it's a son or a daughter? A daughter. His family is very wealthy, and there have been credible rumors of a payoff to TW to cover up the marriage and child. The Giulianos never speak of her. Seems she markled them too. I think they wanted her to. Her dad allegedly said she had a hysterectomy at 29. Yeah, this had been a badly kept secret for some time. Joe Giuliano is believed to be the father and took custody. Doubt the poor girl ever sees TW, but is probably better off for it. Could Harry have chosen a partner with a shadier past? I mean, seriously. She is loaded with secrecy from her past. Why her of all people? Catherine can't be compared. She went from the bosom of her family directly to the bosom of the BRF and William. That's the guy who was half Italian, half Jewish, but came from big-time old money. His parents intervened and made sure they got an annulment. So it's very possible she gave birth to their kid and they separated. She probably didn't want the kid, so she gave it up to him. Again, very interesting. I've seen photos online of the Giulianos with a mixed-race girl around 7 years old they claim is the child. Not sure I believe that, but I suppose with this one anything is true. I do believe she was married twice before Harry. The photo I saw was a girl who was 17 or so. Meghan would have been in her 20s to have the baby. I mean, a kid at 20 doesn't sound too impossible. No, I had my first at 20, to be honest. My second at 22. This guy is supposedly her cousin, but she definitely looks pregnant here. Wow, she's had a ton of work done on her face. Honestly, she was much prettier in that photo. Usually they are. Usually, like, when you go too much on the face, it's not a good result. Then I saw this, you guys. Among the numerous controversies surrounding the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, one of the recent ones involves Meghan Markle's half-sister, Samantha Markle, also known as Samantha Grant. Samantha has gained attention in the media for her outspoken commentary and controversial statements regarding her strained relationship with Meghan. In the latest development of this ongoing saga, Samantha Markle allegedly exposed Meghan's marriage certificate to Joe Giuliano, a well-known lawyer. Wow. The revelation reportedly revolves around alleged discrepancies or inconsistencies within the document, fueling speculation and adding to the already intense public scrutiny surrounding the royal couple. Additionally, Samantha Markle's claim that Meghan left Joe Giuliani for her previous husband, Trevor Engelson, adds another layer of complexity to the narrative. The suggestion of romantic entanglements, I wonder where they got that word from, Will and Jada Smith, and past relationships resurfacing in the midst of royal life only serves to heighten the public's fascination with the personal lives of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. I'm really curious to know if Sam did do that. Do you guys know? Like, if you know, let me know, because I didn't know she did that. So then I saw this, Prince Harry and Meghan live. Sussex is warned Lilibet will start asking questions. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's daughter, Princess Lily, has had close to no contact with the royal family since birth. June 4th, 2024. This is obviously another PR puff piece that Rachel has put out because as far as I'm aware, they've had no contact, not close to no contact, but no contact with, Invisibet. So I don't know about that one. Okay, so I wanted to show a few bumps that some I have never seen and some extremely rarely, but you never know how quote unquote far along she is, right? Well, I tell you, in the corner, supposedly 2 months in this one. Same day, same outfit. That's, as far as I'm concerned, that's padding. She's been known to use padding for her butt, even just because, let alone for this. So I believe it's padding. This was a weird one. 4 months. It just looks awkward. It doesn't look right. It just doesn't. How come she's the only woman I've ever seen who has a uterus that's practically right underneath her boobs? Because every bump is like right under her boobs. It's so bizarre. That's not where they start. I mean, her uterus is below her belly button. So I was like, holy crap, when I saw this one. Supposedly 6 months. And look at that. And there's more of this one to come up because, it's quite something. Same day. Look at that. 6 months, same day. I put them side by side. My new phone, I'm not used to the way it makes stickers yet. So it's not done as well as what I would like. However, it shows exactly what it's supposed to show. Which is, what in the Sam hell is that? The same day. Like, I know there's compilations out there, but I could probably do a ton of these to show the difference because it's so insane. Why did she get inflatable and deflatable bumps? Like, I don't understand that for nothing. This one's a very popular, this is where it sways back and forth. But this is quite the photo. I have not seen this particular one before. That looks just wrong. It just looks so wrong. 6.5 months to boot, eh? Okay, then. Really? Like, Rachel, come on. Wait till you see. I have something to show you. Now, this is hysterical. You guys, that's her wax. They put... They gave her, like, I don't know, do they think she's an elephant and it takes 2 years to give birth? Because they gave her, like, the bump the size of, I don't know, the Octomom. And a god-awful dress. But, funny. Whoever did it, kudos to ya. Deserve an award for that. Oh, my God. So this is just a compilation of the bumps and just wanted to show you guys because I know you've all seen them, but you know, it's always different when you see stuff side by side too, right? Like it is for me. I'm more of a visual type person. That's also why I do so many stickers and stuff for you guys because, for some, something to look at as well, right? That's just how I am. I can't do fancy editing and stuff like that, but I can, give you photographs and stuff, which is also good. So one of my most favorite things is to look back with the knowledge we have now. And I saw this and I was like, oh my God, They must have been just biting at the bit, because this is mainstream media, okay? I think this is Hello Magazine or something. MSM thought twins, earlier due date, I wonder why. Is Meghan Markle due earlier than we thought? During the tour of Australia, like how the hell did they get us? This is a mainstream media. Why would they spell it like that? Okay. Last autumn, one well-wisher who met Meghan claimed that she was further along than she actually was. Singer Missy Higgins met the royals in Sydney in late October, and after their meeting, she took to Instagram to write, "What an honor to meet the beautiful Duchess today." Oh, God. She was such a sweetheart. I said I felt sorry for her to have to do all these meet and greets while 4 months pregnant. This would have put Meghan's due date at the end of March, but the mum-to-be has actually revealed she is due at the end of April or early May. And the reason that they put this stuff out now, like now I look back, is because of all these fluctuating bumps and stuff. I mean, remember that one article I read out, you guys? There was like 4 reasons why her bump would look weird, and it was like food and lighting and just a angle and a bunch of bullshit. And that's what this one was doing too. It was like, okay, things are off, so we got to try to explain it somehow. I mean, wow. I was like, wow, that was quite the find for me anyway, because that says a lot. Like looking back, I like to do that because it really, it says so much. So this is just going to segue into the fake photos that are floating around. Oh my God. I put this in a short, and I just wrote in here, the late beautiful Queen Elizabeth II said, "The only thing I own is my name," and they have taken that too. Because she did say that, and I put it on this picture for a reason, because how devastating to do this to somebody for a child that doesn't exist. At least not for them. Right? At least not for them. So to do that is deplorable in my books. It just is. It's awful. Absolutely appalling. Sussex stabbed Queen's heart by Lilibet. Disrespected. And I wanted to put this on because, yes, her face is warped. And that tickles me, okay? I'm being a petty Betty today. But yeah. And then they put that fake picture up because that's not their kid. Oh my God. Okay. Now, isn't that something? First off, I've seen that little girl before having to do with her. Secondly, that is the first time I've seen that Archie. And it's also the first time I've seen the children with any color. Because usually they're pasty white. And it says, Meghan Markle shared cute pictures of her daughter Lilibet and son Archie as they celebrate Lilibet's 3rd birthday. Are you shitting me? Oh my God. Oh my God, it just gets worse and worse, doesn't it? I mean, I guess this time, but look, even the little girl who's, darker complexion, got the blue eyes though. What in the hell is she doing this? Oh my God. And then I saw this and I was like, not only is this an old photo, it's not even of their child. So sugars, do you realize you're using old photos of other people's children? Do you know that? Just so you know. I don't want you to be too delulu. Good grief. Prince Archie looks so grown up. Oh, Lord. So here's one for the books, guys. 3 different archofficials. Because, one's a doll, straight up. The Darren doll. And those other 2 are not even close to the same child. And neither one are theirs, either. Here's another one that's floating around out there. First off, isn't she supposed to be 3? Why does she have a soother in her mouth? Like, these people just pick up any old picture of any old kid and think, oh, the masses will love it. Good enough. Good God, people. Here's Invisibet. I never saw this photo before. So, okay. Where did it come from? Because it says it's Invisibet. So, but if you look at it, it might look like it might have been Arch. Who bloody well knows? This is a new photo. I have not seen this one before. Have y'all? With Invisibet. Another different one. I haven't seen it before. This is straight up hilarious. Official christening portrait. How many kids do they have there? It looks like 3. She looks like she's Amish or something. Oh, could you imagine Rochelle being in an Amish community? Oh, sorry, I got a squeaky chair. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Could you imagine? Someone should talk her into doing one of those reality shows where they got to switch lives, right? Like trading spouses or whatever, and put her in a flippin' Amish community. I would pay good money to see that. This picture too just showed up out of the blue. Seen it a few places actually. Another new one. Somebody thought she had blue eyes. Because it doesn't look like it there, does it? Cute little kid though. What a little sweetie. It's just not theirs. This is supposed to be her, a baptism or whatever. Christening. How many christenings and baptisms does this child need? And it's a different child each time. Oh my God. We got Amish Rochelle again. Yep. What's with the cap, you guys? I'm sorry. These are so ridiculous. If I don't laugh, I don't know what I'll do, but they're ridiculous. You know what I mean? Oh, another christening photo of another little bit. It gets to the point where I seriously, like I said before, I feel like I'm on candid camera. Like, how can this be reality? How can this be our reality, you guys? How? Here's another one. Just floating around again. Like, you'd think that the king and queen of misinformation and disinformation would be like the first ones to tell people to stop doing that, right? No. Half the time it's them putting it out. It's just shocking it's gotten this far. Like, I seriously have a pile now. And I'll keep collecting them because one of these days I am going to do a video and just look at them all because there's so many of them. This pissed me off. The Queen's great love for Lilibet touched Harry. It did it? Okay. To put a baby on the Queen's lap like that? Are you shitting me? My God. Oh, I had wanted to show this as well, just because I always have the day and the evening, but I seem to miss the night at the airport. I usually have it in a different picture or whatever, but this was her baby shower, right? I mean, far as I know, NDAs were made to be signed by all the hotel staff. That's what I know, and I believe it. Even though it got out anyways, you know, it always will. But yeah, I was like, oh God. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be running out of time. I've got so much stuff. Okay. Real quickly, I just wanted to go with Dorito, the nanny. Was a good meme, I thought. But I just found some pictures of her, so I'm just going to go through them, show you guys the photos, and then the very last one is the one that interests me the most. But I don't know if y'all seen them, so I thought I would just do that. This one was already cut off, so, but it just shows her young, so. I'm not exactly sure when this was, but it almost looks like around the time of the wedding. I mean, you'll see Dorito has, just like her daughter, I don't know what they're doing, you guys, but she's aged horribly just in the last 5 years. I'm not even joking. After these pictures, it becomes glaringly apparent why she's not around Rachel anymore. She's not looking too happy. A little scary. I don't know why these are cut off like this, but they are, so. Like, Dorito doesn't smile ever, does she? Not that I've noticed. This woman has skeletons. She's got a whole cemetery in her closet. Like, could you honestly, like, could you imagine what Rocha would say about her hair and stuff? Could you, like, seriously? Because she's so mean, right? She would just be vicious, I think. She looks puffy for some reason, unless she's taking Botox or something. Now, this surprised me. I wrote, if Rachel is so woke, why hasn't she put her lesbian black mother front and center? Did y'all know that Dorito was a lesbian? I didn't know that. Nope. Nope. So, yeah. That's something new. At least to me it is. And apparently that's her lover or whatever. To each his own, right? Like, I have no problem with it. It's just, I've not heard of her with anybody but men. So it's just really kind of out of the blue, it feels like. Maybe not, but. So I'll finish this chapter with this. 3 years ago. But Sam has not talked about Doria's missing years, incarceration, and Megan's other child. She has another kid, you guys. I know it. It was mentioned by the woman who ran the golf charity where men bid on a date. She did work on such auctions Epstein put on, allegedly. Supposedly, she met Andrew before Harry, so how awkward is that? Maybe why she always has those ugly feet out. Oh, I don't know what that means. But okay, I'm going to put on a commercial, and then I don't know how much time I'm going to have, but we'll see if I can sneak something in before we watch Sam. I just had lots to say, I guess.
Love about Meghan Markle. Oh, well, yes. Let's see. I love the way that she does her Harry. I meant like, the way she wears her Harry. I really think that she puts on the, Harry. Yes. No, she goes to the stables and she's riding Harry.
Sketchy shit, doo-dah, hope I get away with it, oh, doo-dah day.
God, why do I have to work? I am sexy. I am sexy. Why am I working? What is this?
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
Is it me? Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama. Maybe I am. Am I the villain? I don't think I'm the villain.
Okay, we're going to have a very short chapter because I want to watch Sam. Online truth or gossip? You decide. Echo water cooler gossip. So I saw this, you guys. I had to do it. I know I'm being petty, but wow, Rocho better put some sunburn lotion on. Her skin is so light. She looks like she could turn into a lobster. We know black women need to slather that stuff on. Oh my, she's so black, hey? So now her old TIG stuff is coming out. And this is the photographer that she was doing that World Vision thing to try to get Harry, right? Work and Play with Photog and Prince Charming. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. And I wrote Sleeping with the Photographer, Living with Corey, and Stalking Harry, allegedly. That's what she was doing, you guys. No word of a lie. Another blind item. Blind number 13, it says. The tabloids are now using year-old interactions to show that those two are in love and not splitting up. Yeah, okay. So someone writes, third baby, vow renewal, news all seems like they are done and last attempt at PR before splitting, news is out. Third baby inevitably followed by another miscarriage. I love this, explains the nauseating PDAs that are always on display, right? This one's unbelievable. The illiterate one is trying to make an argument that the only reason she moved back to the U.S. is because her husband moved here. And she had to follow, so she should be exempt from paying taxes like he is. Are you joking? I wrote Rochel taking RRS lessons from Dorito. Don't do that. Don't do that. This is crazy, and I'm wondering, is this the Russians' money, you guys? The nonprofit's public IRS 990 filing posted to Archwell's official website also revealed that the Beverly Hills-based organization raised just over $13 million from donors, with $10 million coming from one exceedingly generous private donor. That's weird. However, recently released tax documents for their Archwell Foundation report that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex hit the charitable grind just one documented hour a week in 2021. Holy. Lazy! The IRS isn't going to give any credence to her pathetic whining. The fun part will be that when the taxman cometh, no one will be there to help her. Biscuit baking bitch. Even more grief for the grifters. They'll be in this heap somewhere. The IRS has just set its sights on what it says is $50 billion of missing tax revenue lost to wealthy people shifting their assets between companies they own. I think I have enough time to read this. It made me laugh. Tips for future articles. Meghan walks under the same sky as Angelina Jolie. Meghan looks at the moon with her own eyes, just like Princess Diana did. King Charles using a pen is sweet nod to Meghan's calligraphy skills. The moon Diana looked at is the same moon Meghan Markle looks at? Whoa, what are the odds? Whenever she uses her own eyes for vision, she can feel Lady Di's presence, a source close to the Duchess says. Meghan breathes the same air as Amal Clooney. Meghan hikes the same path as Adele. This is fun. Meghan breathes air just like Oprah does. Camilla eats food as a sweet nod to Megs, who also eats food. Catherine wears clothes. Meg tries. Gordon Ramsay cooks food. Meghan eats food. Potential collab on the horizon. So remember this? It was Gordon Ramsay. and the Chef upfront presentation. Apparently, the streaming giant was a lot miffed at the illiterate one because they wanted her to do an upfront presentation about her new show, and she thought that it was beneath her status to be there. Well, the chef was not happy. And then Nanalu did this. Strawberry jam and what? You are a friggin' joke. No, I don't want to try your tossed salad. So I wanted to end this kind of in a fun way. So I want to show how beautiful Catherine, well, we all know, but she looked just like Audrey Hepburn in 1964 in My Fair Lady. Gorgeous. And now we're going to look at some of Rochel's ugly crying. Here's one, but oh, there's a lot worse. This is her, no, I really am acting kind of cry because there's no tears. Again, she's crying pretty hard there, but not a tear. She does not look good there. I'm sure most of us have seen this picture. Again, no tears. Drywell is her eyeballs. Not nary a liquid coming out. Oh, until we hit the Queen's funeral. Look at that. Remember that? And there's her one tear left eye go 3 seconds thing. Because that's all she had was that one tear. And it wasn't even real. Wow, you guys, I got everything in. I've only got a few seconds so I can fit in Sam. But thank you so much for being here. I hope you had fun. I did. And let's just enjoy Sam together. A like if you liked it, sub if you haven't, and all that good stuff. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.
Hear that the American Riviera Orchid brand has been commandeered, Megan, by somebody selling adult-themed colouring books. Yeah, I can't say I'm too happy about it. And what have you learned from this embarrassing revelation? Well, firstly, I learned that my team can't get anything right. Right? Okay? You know, it's an embarrassment indeed. But not for me, for them. Well, you say it's not embarrassing for you personally, Megan, but we are talking about pornographic colouring books being sold under your brand name. Oh, no. Not adult-themed colouring books like, like naked individuals and, pornographic images and things like that. No. I do apologise. I think I misread the headline. Yeah, well, I think you read what you wanted to read. Yeah, I think you're probably right. I mean, that would have been an absolute beauty of a story, wouldn't it? No, it's like colouring books for adults, right? It's like, it's a pastime. But however, I'm prepared to go scorched earth, okay, scorched earth on this charlatan who's cashing in on their connections. Oh no, there really is nothing more annoying than watching somebody use their artificial connection to an already established and admired brand, only to cheapen it with their endless desire to scam people in order to turn a profit. Yeah, no, exactly. Oh my God, I could not have put that better myself. And I created American Riviera Orchid, on my own, using my own nous and my, entrepreneurial mentality. Yeah, and because of a passion I've got for healthy living, and a healthy lifestyle, right? And would you say that was your main objective? Yeah, personally, I would love to see the whole of the US, the whole population transition to eating, higher quality foods, organic, homemade, vegan friendly, of course. Yes, of course. And I created American Riviera Orchid for this noble purpose, right? I really did. And for some deluded narcissistic fraud, that's right, fraud, to come along and start trying to cash in on it, no. I mean, that hurts. That really, really hurts. Not a lot of people know this about me, but I don't let things go easily. I hold grudges. It's true. I hold grudges. And I'm telling you, heads are going to roll. Heads are going to roll. But Megan, if your main objective is to encourage this, healthy living, organic, vegan-friendly lifestyle in everyone, why make the price so preclusive? Why not make it as cheap as possible? When the lies come home to roost. I'm not sure that I'm comfortable with all this colouring in business, Harry. It makes you prone to sudden outbursts of honesty. Yeah, and I've told you already, when you're colouring in, use the lines. Then it'll look great. I thought you said, use the lines and you'll feel great. I didn't think you were talking about the colouring in. I thought you were referring to something completely different entirely.